Hi, welcome to Storytime. I'm Miss Dawn with the Terry Library, and I'm so happy to see you. Today I have a story about a dragon, and I also have a craft that I'll show you at the end of Skinamarink. But first, I was hoping that you might be able to help me find a little baby dragon hiding behind one of these eggs. Well, first, let's talk about these eggs. These eggs all have a pattern on them. Do you know what pattern this is called? That's stripes. And how about this one? It's dots. We can say polka dotted or we could say spotted. How about this one? That's flowers. We could say floral or we could say flowery. And this one is wavy or scalloped. Okay, there's a rhyme that we have, and it goes like this. Inside a certain egg waits a little dragon baby. Which one could it be? Is it the striped one? Maybe. Let's check. Oh, that's not a dragon. Do you know what that is? That's a tiger. Tigers aren't born from eggs, are they? No, that's just silly. Okay, let's try another one. Inside a certain egg waits a little dragon baby. Which one could it be? Is it the spotted one? Maybe. Let's look. Oh, what's that? That's a puppy dog. Puppy dogs don't come from eggs either, do they? No, we got a lot of silliness going on today. Okay, let's do it again. Inside a certain egg waits a little dragon baby. Which one could it be? Is it the flowery one? Maybe. Oh, that's a bird. That's not a dragon. But do birds come from eggs? They do. That's right. Okay, we've got one more to try. Do you think the dragon's there? Let's see. Inside a certain egg waits a little dragon baby. Which one could it be? Is it the wavy one? Maybe. Let's look. Oh, there's our little baby dragon. Thank you for helping me find him. Alrighty, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, stomp your feet. Good job. Okie dokie. Dragon Was Terrible is our story today. It's by Kelly DiPuccio with pictures by Greg Pizzoli. Dragon was terrible. Naturally, dragons have a bit of terrible in them because they're dragons after all. But this dragon here, super terrible. He stomped on flowers. He played tricks on the guards. And he spit on cupcakes. Who does that? Dragon, that's who. That's not all. He scribbled in books, he threw sand, and he took candy from baby unicorns. Honestly, that's just terrible. The king had had enough. Enough, he said. And he posted this sign. Brave knights, whoever shall tame the terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift. It shall be a nice gift. Ye shall like it. His Royal Majesty, the King. Did Did you notice the graffiti that dragon put on the wall? Terrible dragon. Knights lined up to show off their dragon taming skills. They all failed miserably, and Dragon just grew more terrible. He chased fuzzy yellow ducklings around the moat. He TP'd the castle, and he burned every last royal marshmallow to a blackened crisp. The villagers had had enough. Enough, they said, and they posted this sign: "Brave people, whoever shall tame the terrible dragon shall be rewarded with a gift from the king. It shall be a nice gift, we hope. Ye shall like it, perhaps. His Royal Majesty, the King." Dragon was at it again. Dragon was here again. Ordinary blokes and lassies lined up to try their hand at taming the dragon. They all failed, embarrassingly so. And just when you thought it wasn't possible, Dragon grew even more terrible. He popped birthday balloons. He drew funny faces on the drawbridge. And he burped in church, loudly. Honestly, that's terrible and rude. A boy wearing a feathered cap and a look of determination had had enough. Only he didn't say enough like you thought he would. Instead, he sketched a story. The next day, Dragon followed a trail of marshmallows to a shady tree where the boy was reading. The boy spied the dragon out of the corner of his eye and began to read aloud in a booming voice. "And then the brave dragon swooped in to save the princess," he said. Dragon stopped in his tracks. But the terrible knight pulled out his wicked sword. Dragon pretended not to listen. The brave dragon roared, and the fraidy-cat knight trembled in his boots. Dragon pretended to walk away. A crowd began to gather, and Dragon took cover in a tree. The boy continued reading, page after page after page. You see him? Until, snap, crash, Dragon landed on the ground with a terrible thud. The crowd gasped. The dragon roared. Can you roar with me? Roar! The clever boy didn't flinch. He reached out a hand to the dragon and said, "Would you like to hear how the story ends?" And just when you thought it wasn't possible, Dragon smiled, and he took a seat beneath the tree with the other children. Honestly, that's adorable. The king cheered. The villagers cheered. The baby unicorn and fuzzy ducklings cheered the loudest of all. At long last, the terrible dragon had been tamed. The end. Hey, wait! What about the reward? Oh, yes, that. The gift was a new friend. A nice dragon, of course. The end. Alrighty, I've got a rhyme that I'd like to do with you, and it's called 5 Brave Knights. Well, 5 Little Knights is what it's called. Can you show me your 5 fingers? It goes like this. 5 little knights, fearless and brave. Put your hands on your hips. Went dragon hunting deep in a cave. Pretend you're looking in a cave. The dragon woke up from his dragon dream. Pretend you're sleeping, and then whoop, open up those eyes. And one little knight ran out with a scream. Ah! Okay, let's do 4 little knights. You ready? 4 little knights, fearless and brave, went dragon hunting deep in a cave. The dragon woke up from his dragon dream and one little knight ran out with a scream. Do you know how many we have left? 3. 3 little knights, fearless and brave, went dragon hunting deep in a cave. The dragon woke up from his dragon dream and one little knight ran out with a scream. Okay, we have 2 little knights left. 2 little knights, fearless and brave, went dragon hunting deep in a cave. The dragon woke up from his dragon dream and one little knight ran out with a scream. You know how many knights are left? Just 1. One little knight, fearless and brave, went dragon hunting deep in a cave. The dragon woke up from his dragon dream and one little knight ran out with a scream. So the dragon settled down and returned to his dream. Okay, now I've got another one for you. And this time we're going to do count to 3. It goes like this. Little dragon, count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Little dragon, bend one knee. Can you bend one knee? Little dragon, whistle and sing. Can you whistle? And sing, la, 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 la. Little dragon, flap your wings. Can you pretend you're a dragon and you're flapping your wings? Little dragon, touch your toes. Oh, stretch and touch those toes. Little dragon, scratch your nose. Scratchy, scratchy. Little dragon, make a funny face. Little dragon, run in place. Little dragon, lay on the floor. Oh, now little dragon starts to snore. Very good. Okay, let's do Skinnamarink, and then I'm going to tell you about a craft. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-y-doo, I love you. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-y-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinnamarink-a-dinky-dink, Skinnamarink-y-doo, I love you. Good job. Alrighty, the craft that I have for you today is a fire-breathing dragon. Some of you who come to my story times might have remembered doing this before, but this is so much fun to do. Looks like he's breathing fire. So what I did for this one was I got a cardboard roll or tube and I covered it with green paper. If you don't have a cardboard tube, you can just use paper. If you don't have green paper, you can use any color. You can even color it yourself, or you can paint this. There's all sorts of ways that you can do this. And then in order to make the eyes and the nostrils, I got a scrap piece of paper and I made something that kind of looks like a letter B. I made a larger one for the eyes and a smaller one for the nostrils. And then I just took this side here and I folded it. I colored in some eyes, I colored in circles for nostrils, and then I just taped it in place like that. And in order to make the fire, I just used tissue paper, and you can use any tissue paper you like. If you don't have tissue paper, you can even try using a napkin. But what I found to be really helpful is to make thin strips. It seems like they react better to when you blow than if they're the thicker strips. So just tape them inside your tube and then take a deep breath and blow. And you have a fire-breathing dragon. I'm so happy you can join me today, and I hope I get to see you again real soon. Bye-bye.